Welcome to another episode of The Valmont Show. I'm your host, King Valmont. Welcome to today's episode of the best male role models. This is the Valmont Show listeners exclusive series where I will go over the best male role models for you to learn from. Why reinvent the wheel when you have the best out there? We did our first episode last week on John Wayne. Today's episode, as you can hear from the music, will be on Harrison Ford. And we've got a great new setup where we will have a forum coming up. We'll have a newsletter. You can go on TheValmontShow.com and sign up. So I'll keep you updated and let you know when everything is up. We'll be doing future shows in this series. Guys like Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Martin Scorsese. The list will go on and on. But today, let's get to our topic. One of the all-time greatest actors, grossing, making the money, bringing the people in, Harrison Ford. Known for his biggest roles in Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Air Force One, Blade Runner. The list goes on and on. He has a Lifetime Achievement Award, so off the bat, ding ding ding, fellas, pay attention. This is going to be a great show. Now, when we go over our role models, we want to find people who are already successful. And the proof is in the pudding, like Bill Cosby said. And that was the first quote that came to my mind. There's just so much proof with Harrison Ford. To give a quote, I was actually checking out some sites. And on HarrisonFordWeb.com, it's quoted that his stardom rests on that women find him attractive. And he's just somebody that a guy wants to have a beer with. He's not threatening. He's just a normal guy. He's got his vulnerabilities, but he's an everyday hero. He's a man who's not looking to prove anything. He just gets the job done. He's sharp, and it makes him even cooler. I recommend you all to rent and watch the following movies of Harrison Ford, as these are great examples that you will learn and study. Air Force One. Watch Harrison Ford as he is the president under attack. This is a great movie. This movie will show you leadership skills, handling pressure, how a real man handles pressure. Also, check out Blade Runner. His character, Richard Deckard, this is a classic. It's a film noir. This movie was way ahead of its time. This was a science fiction movie done way back in the day, when special effects were first starting out in this series. And you must check this out because this is a mind-shifting movie, like The Matrix. The Matrix was a great movie, shifted everyone's mind. Think of this as a much, much earlier version. Similar concepts in there. Of course, we have the Star Wars trilogy, the original Star Wars, where you have Han Solo played by Harrison Ford. He's just a practical, street-smart guy with a sharp wit. And you could see why the ladies love him in that movie. His walk, his swagger, his cockiness, everything about him. And then, as you hear in the music, his most famous roles in Indiana Jones. Just the best. He was an adventurer, spontaneous, no fear, serious yet funny. Harrison Ford in these movies, he was able to adapt to any situation. He was aware of his surroundings. Most people are trapped thinking about certain situations. You need to become aware of what's going on and react accordingly. That's very important. So Harrison Ford, check out his movies, watch them, study them, learn what you could take from them. You see, his characters in the movies that he plays in are always the stars. They're always the main characters. Now, you can apply this to your life because many people in life are supporting actors and actresses in another person's life story, in another person's movie. That person is the main character, and you might find yourself or someone that you know as just a background character. Why be the background character? It's time to live your life like a movie. And you're the main character. You are the main hero. Start living it like the hero. You make the decisions, you go on the adventure, and you enjoy life. You watch his movies. You learn from him. You'll see why. I believe he's number 5 or number 6 in the all-time greatest moneymakers for bringing in revenue on the movies. The women love him. The guys want to be like him. And that's a win-win situation. He's a great guy. Check him out. This will be ending episode 2 of the Great Role Model series. Next week, I will do another male role model series where I continue to give you guys great movies to watch, characteristics, and new ways of looking at things to change what's going on in your lives. Because the Valmont Show mission, we're here to build better men, and when we make our changes on a consistent basis, that is when you will see the results in the life that you want to live. So if you could take one thing out of this podcast, remember, live your life like a movie. Pretend it's the movie. You are number 1. You are the main hero. Go on your adventure, reap your rewards, and have other people as your other characters, your supporting actors and actresses. Live it like that. Also, go to TheValmontShow.com, sign up on the newsletter. I will be updating you when the new forum comes up. I also have my blog. I have great goodies, and we will continue. We're all about building a community together of men to build stronger men, to learn about everything. Learn about building wealth, starting businesses, getting into your hobbies and your passions, becoming better leaders, better communicators, enjoying the best of life, enjoying women, dressing better, eating better, living better. That is the Valmont Show.